Good morning. How is everybody today? I'm going to give a few minutes, let some people come in. If anybody's going to join me, if anybody finds me, maybe share this. So I wasn't on Saturday during the day and Sunday because, well, wasn't feeling too good. Yesterday was a rough day with headaches and stuff, which finally broke early this morning. So I figured I'd get on and play around with my old Lawn Fawn stamp set. Now I got to remember what this one's called. I can't see it backwards in there. And I don't think this is the right packaging for that. But we're going to make some rainbows and cut some clouds and play with a unicorn. I'm just going to goof off and play around. Let's see. Share it so people know. So I posted it to Facebook. Says, come craft with me. We'll see if anybody sees it and joins. All right, let's go back to the chat. So if anybody says hello, and it says top messages again. I don't want top messages. I want all messages. All right. So I'm going to use this colored cardstock to make the rainbows. Oh, look, we can even make banners and stuff. Maybe we'll see. I'm just going to do some die cutting and stamping and playing. So I've got the pink and the blue, the orange, the green, the yellow. What other color do I need? I need purple, which I may have to make a purple. Let's see. No, I should have purple in the colored stuff that Melissa sent me. Melissa sent me some colored cardstock, so we should be able to do a full rainbow. Let's see. That's a light purple. I want a darker purple. I want a bright purple. Do we have one? A bright pink. We don't have red in that one, so let's pull out some red. I have orange. I have yellow. What about? We have a teal blue, but we don't have an actual blue. There's purple. That's close enough to purple. It probably looks pink on the screen, but it's purple. Like some of these colors don't look like the correct color on the screen. I separate these two papers because is that the same blue? And they're two different shades of blue. So they're two different shades. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I'm going to go with the lighter blue. All right. I think that's good for rainbow colors. Which, of course, I have to cut these down because they're not going to just fit right into my die cut machine like this. So, because I'm going to use them for die cut, I'm going to try to cut all three at one time. We'll see how that works. I'm just going to cut them. I cut my papers down to 5.5, and then the 5.5 ones I'll put aside for cards. We'll set that aside for cards. And then we'll measure the, oh look, that's a little bit bigger than 6 inches that way. So we're just going to cut this down to 4 1/4. And we'll put the 4 1/4 measurements aside for cards for later with the 5 1/2 inches. We'll put those aside right there. And we have these 3. And these are, we'll use that for die cut. Let's see. Trying to remember the order of a rainbow. I don't remember. I know purple is the last. I don't remember. I'll have to look up a rainbow. My brain just doesn't. Oh, in the back of this, I have some that I ink dyed. If we wanted to cut more out of that too. Go ahead and take this out of the package. Maybe by the time I get organized, somebody will come in and chit chat with me. If not, in the comment section, if you're watching the replay, chit chat with me. Talk to me. Last video, I had one person who talked to me a couple times. It was nice. All right. Brain work. So I need red, orange, yellow, green. Do I want teal blue or do I want blue blue? Which blue? I actually think I like the teal. So we'll do the teal blue, the pink, and I don't know if pink is really in a rainbow, and the purple. We may not need all these colors, but so we're going to start with this. We're going to start with this one here. This is the purple. So we're going to lay that little doohickey right there on that purple. Good morning, Norma, or Grendalia. But what do you like to be called? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Then I'm going to put this one on the pink. I'm going up in succession. I may not use the red. That may be the color we don't cut. Then we'll have blue. I'm playing around with my old Lawn Fawn stuff. And I wish I could remember the name of the set, but I don't. The stamp set is called My Rainbow. I don't know if that's what this die set is called also, but then we'll have green. Oh, we got to plan this out better. Let's see. Maybe we won't even do green. We'll take green out of the mix. Let's do yellow. And we'll start our rainbow off with orange. Haha, yeah, there we go. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Oh, okay. And violet. All right. No pink. Okay, thank you. If I say Grendalia, am I pronouncing it correctly? Grendalia? Red, orange, Roy G. Biv, that's right. Red, orange, yellow, that's the Roy. G is for the green. Let's do the green instead of the pink. And the Am I back? Okay. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Sorry. I usually do all this setup before I come live, so the camera's not moving around and everything, but I had to take it off the holder to open it back up. Somehow it got shut down on me. That's the good thing about using StreamYard is when I get lost, when it loses me, I can find my way back. If I'm just going straight through YouTube, I have to start a whole new live. All right. So we got blue. We have a completely wrong. I should have turned it the other way, but that's okay. Matter of fact, we can just cut this like that. Trying to get as many of these on here so we're only running through one time. So we're not having to play the back and forth game with the die machine. That tape's not holding. Maybe I just need to burnish it down. Turn it this way. So are you crafting right now, Grindelia? Are you gonna craft today? Are you crafting? Y'all watching? Okay. Don't put your magic mat on top of a misty because you'll have issues trying to line your stuff up on your mat. Because the magnet, it pulls it right through the magic mat. You will be later? Nice. What are you going to be making? What's your favorite thing to craft? I love making cards. I love 3D projects too. Ah, you're going to go through and see what swaps you need to do? Yeah, stamps are an issue for me, so I don't do any swaps right now. All right, so we got our entire color scheme, even though it's not the correct color for a rainbow. Not the correct color scheme. So don't do as I do if you want a proper rainbow. Oh, okay. I think cards and pocket letters for swaps. Nice. All right. And we're going to cut out some clouds. I love die cuts, guys. It makes everything so easy. So we got the purple. We get the pink. They're so pretty together. That's just so pretty together. Oh no, you got pink eye in both your eyes. Oh, that's awful. Sorry to hear that. Wow. Okay, fingers cooperate with me. Oh, that's probably where you got the pink eye from, right? Is the children you work with? I used to work with children. I used to be a school bus driver. So I remember all the things that come with working with kids. Pink eye, strep throat, the forbidden word because it'll make you itchy. I don't want to say the word because then I'll start getting itchy. Uh, if you work with children, you know the word I'm talking about. They're in the head. We won't say it here though. Okay, it's not a proper rainbow, but it's a pretty rainbow in my opinion. All right, so we got that. Now we need some clouds, which I didn't cut in a white out, but I'm sure I have some white scraps around here that I can throw on here. I do, look. Yes, you know what? You can't say the word. I'm already getting itchy just thinking about it. Oh, do we want to put a happy face on our clouds? We could. We could put two little happy faces in the clouds. Let's cut the clouds out first. Well, let's cut it off. All right, Linda, come on. Stop dropping stuff. We can put the little happy faces, and then we can color them whatever colors we want. And the cheeks. Look, we got little cheeks too. Lawn Fawn dyes are just so cute. They're too cute. Cute, cute, cute. If I do this without moving them. I'm telling you, I got itchy just thinking about it. Oh my god. Like, ooh, the heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies, baby. Oh, let's see. We got the happy fish. They're all on my magic mat, but they don't look like what I thought they. Look, we got a cute little cloud here, and we got a cute little cloud here. Put our dies back where they go. We're gonna need to cut out another set of cheeks for the happy face. I don't think I want to play with this little. I should have just cut it out of the dies and then put black behind it because those are little tiny pieces to be piecing. We may not be doing that today. I don't know if my eyes can handle that today. We got one little cheeky cheek, two little cheeky cheeks. Oh, these eyes are tiny, guys. Maybe we won't. These are tiny, tiny. I don't know if I can deal with these today. Tiny pieces, guys. Tiny. That's what Lawn Fawn's good at. Tiny. Tiny friends. Tiny things. Can you see what I'm doing? You probably can't see what I'm doing. For me to be able to see, I have to have it close to me. I don't think my camera's picking it up. But I'm getting these little pieces off my magic mat. All right, one more mouth. One more little mouth. Was there another mouth? Oh, yeah, it was shaped different. So that way each cloud will have its own little smile. It'd be a different smile for each one. Let's cut out some more cheeks. Because, well, might as well. Why not, right? Let's not let everything fall. I didn't come on Saturday, Sunday. I think I lost all my peeps that are on with me every day. Well, Melissa is in the air on a plane right now. I'm going to go see her daughter in a different state. So that's why she's not around. Denise is probably sleeping. I don't know where Hawaii went. Lost them all. Went on for the weekend, and they said, "Well, Linda, you abandoned us." Okay, let's get a card. You know what? Since we didn't put this kind of blue, let's say we got a blue sky, right? But it doesn't look really skyish. It's just flat. So let's find a cloud stencil. Because we have cloud stencils. If you've been collecting stencils and things for any length of time, you probably have a cloud stencil. Like, let's see, there's a Lawn Fawn, but that's more of a night sky cloud. I don't want that kind of cloud. I want fluffy cloud. Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy cloud. Where are you? So I have this binder thing that it's an old, like, it's not a trapper keeper, but it's the same idea that I got all my stencils in. And so I'm flipping through them because I know I have a cloud in here, whether it's one from a company or one that I made. I have one. Whichever one I come across first, that's the one we're going to use. So here, cloud stencil. There we go. I see one. And I'm pretty sure I see one. And I don't remember who made it. I don't remember if that's a Lawn Fawn or if it's Simon Hurley or who it is, but it's a cloud stencil. And I said the first one. That's the one we're gonna do. So I want to say because it's in here with all this, looks like that may not be Simon Hurley. Who is that? I don't remember who's all that those are. I think those are Lawn Fawn right there. I think this is Lawn Fawn. It is. It says it on it. There we go. It says Lawn Fawn. Good. We're sticking with the brand, man. All right. Now we're going to get some blue. And I got to come over here to all my ink to go, which pile? I think of what blue I want. I don't think Speckled Egg will show up on that. You're going to go drop off your daughter? Okay. Be safe. Thank you for joining. I think Broken China will work. Let's try the Broken China. I think that one will work. Let's move our dies over here, out of the way. Oh, wait. Linda, be careful with that. That's where your little pieces are. All right. And I'm going to take and roll a piece of tape up, stick it on the back, and we're going to make sure I'm in the camera view. I don't think this tape on here is going to work because it's like 2 years old. Been sitting on that stencil for like 2 years, I think. So we're going to start here. I'm going to get us 2 more pieces of tape to tape down our stencil. And what we'll do is we'll take it and we'll use it like this when we'll flip it around. Let's start with the big clouds first, the big puff cloud. Just tape that to the table like that. Push it down so there's no air pocket under there if you can help it. It'll help it stay still better. And I'm going to take this broken china. And I'm just going to go over my paper. It's not going to make, it's not going to be a huge. Okay. Try not to move the paper, Linda. I don't think it's going to be a huge difference because it's going to be kind of tone on tone a little. But you're going to see it though. Can you see? And we'll move this one over like that. And just like that. Sorry for the shaking. I think I say this every time I do it live, but there we go. And we'll move it like this. We'll give it a little bit different feel to it. And we'll move it like that. I mean, it's very faint because I'm trying to get the line. I'm trying not to change the color of the, I mean, it's kind of hard not to though, but maybe if I used a smaller brush, it would, but I really want you to see the difference in these clouds. I want the clouds to all be different, and we're just shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. I like how these have lines on them. So if you remember the lines, you can just like keep moving it over by the line. I mean, it's just a faint cloud in the background. That's what's happening because, well, I'm ending up going over the original color with some ink because, well, I mean, it's not the main focal point, but it is. This, if you have carpal tunnel, doing this will flare it up, guys. Just a warning, because this repetitive motion doesn't feel good. So I don't do this a lot. I love it, but I don't do it a lot because, well, it triggers things. All right, we're almost at the end of the paper. We're almost there. We can do like green grass on the bottom or something. I have a green grass dye somewhere, I think. I'm going to kind of make them bigger because they're not as... Let the space be a little bit bigger in between there. Like one big cloud. I think that's good. And if I decide I want to add grass, no, I'm going to bring this like that. I'm going to do it one more time, guys. One more time. Play it again, Sam, one more time. Because I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love that I know that is all mine. Oh, oh, don't move on me. It moved. There we go. All right, now we're done. Now we're done. So the further apart you do it, the better your design will be. All right, let me refresh what I'm watching over here for comments because I want to make sure that if anybody is talking to me, I'm seeing it. So let's bring that back up. You know, I want to make sure that that last comment that I'm seeing really is the last comment. There we go. All right. So we got our cloud. Let me bring it closer so you guys can see. See? We don't need the tape on the back anymore. I'm not sure exactly yet where my rainbow is going to be. We got to add a cutesy wootsy. So they got to be coming out together here. We got to add a unicorn to it, guys. We have to add a unicorn. I guess I should just glue it down because that's the only way I'm going to get it to line up the way I want. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Like I got that air conditioner crunk up and I'm sweating. These lights are like... Anyway, just to get a visual idea of what we're doing. There we go. Now we need a unicorn. Where'd my little unicorn go? Here's my little unicorn. Move that over. Put this back over there. Put our brush back. Put our ink up there. Get our mini Misty out. Get our white paper that we got. So we can stamp us a unicorn. Unicorn. I got some really cute pink and Maine unicorns too. We'll probably play with them this week. I'm like on a rainbow, sunshine. I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. I got the muffin. Can y'all? Am I on screen or am I off screen? There we go. I should be on screen now. If I wasn't, I should be now. Pick this up. So I'm going to do 2 unicorns. And I'm going to reverse a unicorn if I can. I'm going to try to reverse a unicorn because I've only got the 1 unicorn in the one direction. But I want the unicorn going in the opposite direction also. So I'm going to try something. And it might not work, but it might work. So our first unicorn, we're going to be able to die cut pretty easy. Oh, come on. I'm going to attempt reverse stamping after I get this one done. Okay, we got that one. Now, I'm going to flip it around because I want to do reverse stamping. I'm going to take this off altogether. I'm going to put my unicorn on a little block here. I'm going to take this out of the way. And I'm going to get me a bigger stamp set that has like a solid back. If my hands will let me get into the box that I have the bigger stamp set. I was just given a really cool background stamp, but I'm not going to use it for the background stamp today. I'm going to use it right here. I'm going to use this to attempt reverse stamping. Will it work? I don't know. I did it yesterday, but I did it with a smaller stamp. And it took a few tries, but I reverse stamped this little fairy. See? Right there, how that fairy's going in the opposite direction of that one. It's the same stamp. I just reverse stamped it. Took me a few tries, but I got it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this big old background stamp. This big background stamp here. And every company sells big background stamps, guys. TDK has them. Oh, a lot of companies have them. If I can get it off the plastic, it's like, I think it's brand new on there. My friend gave me this, even though the company's not in stock active anymore. It's a good photopolymer stamp. And I'm just going to stick it to my table. Now, if I wanted a grip mat, that's what I should have done with this. I got a grip mat, or I got, watch this. If it works, guys, let's hope this works. All right, we're going to put some ink on here. We're going to use we're going to use the Maker Forte ink because that was the one I had the better luck with yesterday. And this is the smooth side of the stamp. It's not the stamp side. It's not the side that would give us, look, it's a really good, oh God, I can't get my acrylic block off of it, guys. Don't stick your acrylic blocks on there. Oh no. Oh no, guys. You have to end up doing that. Wow. All right. And I'm going to stamp my unicorn right in the middle. And then I'm going to get me my white paper. Where'd it go? I need a sheet of white paper. Here we go. And I'm just going to lay it right down on there. And let's hope it worked. If it didn't work, then we're going to try it again. Boy, this thing holds good. Ta-da! We have our unicorn going in an opposite direction. You see that? That's how you reverse stamp. If you have a stamp going in one direction, but you want it in another. And if I'd have inked it up even better, I'd have had a better image. Then you just take your little cloth, you just wipe your little stamp off, and then you go, where is the image that I stamped prior to this? You act like a typical crafter, and you go, where's my stuff that I just had? Because we have to color these cute little, we have to die cut, fussy cut, our little Fumafachis here. We have to get this out of the way because everything's going to stick to that. I don't want everything sticking to it this way. All right, I lost my unicorn that I stamped the correct way. I'm going to have to stamp another one. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. Did it fall on the floor? It just vanished, guys. Right in thin air, right in front of my face. It just vanished. It's gone. Oh, I found it. So look, see? They go in opposite directions now. Yeah, I'll have to go over that with a pen to make it darker, but I don't mind doing that. I mean, I have it going in the direction I want it to. So I'm just going to take my Cricut pen and carefully darken my line. Cutest little unicorn ever. Now, if it was in the proper direction, I could have just, if I could figure out how to do, oh, I could have probably done that in Misty. And then I could have done it again more than once. Uh-oh, I went outside the line. Uh-oh. Got a little overconfident there with my speed and messed it up. All right, almost done with this. Here we go. Now we have a unicorn going in both directions. Let's color him up real quick. Pink, blue, yellow. I think I can do 4 colors on here. So I got a bright pink and we're going to do it mid color. I'm just going to do it right here in the middle on this one. And we'll bring it just like this right here on that side. You guys don't know, pink is like my favorite color. So, and we'll do this guy with some pink. So we'll do the pink on the top of this one. And then we'll just make the pink come like that. And then we'll do the pink on the outside right here. Then we'll do some blue. And we'll use the mid, and it is blue turquoise blend. Let me just bring it right here next to this one. It's a pretty blue, guys. Pretty blue. Goes good with the pink. Goes real good with the pink. But this one we'll leave it on the top. Here we go. And then I think we're just going to do orange instead of yellow. I think we're going to do the orange. And we'll start with the light orange because I think orange is a darker color. We'll do yellow on this one. We did orange on that one. We'll do yellow on that one. That way, they're not completely 100% identical. But we're going to use the dark yellow because yellow doesn't show up in my eyes real good. The yellow goes good with it. The orange is okay, but the yellow is better. Then we got to figure out how do we want to work the unicorn's the feet and the. I'm going to get a neutral gray, which if you're using Copic, it's N6. And I'm just going to dot in these little hooves. I'm going to make them closest to black, but not black. So I'm just going to dot it in. It's just a little tiny space, so I'm just dotting it. There we go. Oh, we need a light pink in the ear, I think, also. And then I'm going to use the neutral gray 0. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of a shadow under the hair. Right there under the hair. Right there on the leg. Right there. And on the belly. Right there. Right there. I don't know if you guys can see the little bit of gray shadow that I did. It's really light, but it just makes the white pop a little bit better. Oh, I forgot on the chest. All right, I'm going to do the same thing on this one. My brain, I'm trying to make it so the light's coming like this, so the shadow is falling under him. So, there. There we go. Makes the white pop better. All right, for this one, we can die cut. This one, we have to fussy cut. As much as I don't like to fussy cut, I like the fact that I'm able to put this guy, and I should have done him closer to like the edge. Instead of in the dead center of the paper, but if I can keep my scissor blade under the paper, that paper away. Give us a little bit of, doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't remember what the die, we'll find out in a minute what the die cut looks like, because I'll die cut the other one, what the edge around it looks like. You'll definitely be able to tell the difference between die cut and fussy cut. And if you don't know how to fussy cut, just move the paper, not the scissors, and you'll get a better, and keep your angles at your scissors at an angle going around the paper. If I keep my blade under the paper instead of over the paper, then the paper will go over my hand, but it's not going to work for me, so I'm cutting it away. Just cut it away if it gets in your way. Just poof, be gone. If it's in the way, poof, it's gone. It's in my way, so it's gone. Bring that in like that. Bring that out like that. Back around the ear. I don't know why I'm going like over this way. I used to be so much faster at this, but my hands don't like to cooperate. There we go. So now we got a unicorn to go with our rainbow. And we're going to have another one as soon as I find the stamp set again. I misplaced things, so oh, here it is. It's underneath all my markers. All right. It's not the stamp set that I need. It's the packaging that I need that has the dies in it. Where's my unicorn? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. I don't want all those little things. Come on. There we go. We'll just line this up. We didn't color the horn. I think we're going to put some, if I can find one of my gold metallic markers from Cricut, I think we're going to put a little bit of gold metallic sparkle stuff on the unicorn's horn. I cut that out. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love that is on mine. Oh, all right. And then we hope that we cut it correctly. We hope that we did it correctly. Ta-da! And we put our die back so we don't lose it, because these little dies are so easy to lose. I wish I could figure out how to get StreamYard to zoom in on my table. I don't know how to do it though. Not using the phone. All right, now we need, here we need it to be like, I want to do the "You Are My Rainbow" on a cloudy day. Look, we don't have to do those others. We can just put these and put little smiley faces on our clouds if we want with these stamps. We don't have to use the die cut pieces that I've already lost. I've already lost them. So we got 2 unicorns. I know you're supposed to do multiples of 3, but I like the multiples of 2. I mean, I could do another unicorn and just put it up top. if I feel like it really needed another unicorn. But let's stamp out a sentiment. See if this one will work. Say you are my rainbow on a cloudy day. There we go. We're going to get our pencil, if we can find it. A pencil with an eraser, because the stamps want to stick to my fingers. So I'm just going to use the eraser to make that straight as possible. Try to make it so it. And of course, I didn't put the magnet down, so the paper could move if it wanted to. All right, we're going to get us the Picket Fence Black Hybrid Ink Pad Intense Black. Now, if you want to heat emboss, you could. I don't think I have any powder that I would like right here, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to stamp that out. Say, I want it a little darker. Let's hope it hadn't moved on us, because here lately, my things in my MISTI are moving on me. Even though I think I have it lined up all the way to the corner, but let's hope not. I just wanted it a little darker. That's all. There we go. Wipe off these stamps. Put the stamps back so I don't lose them. Oh, oh, oh. Now, if I had a big cloud die, that would be cute as a die, as a cloud. But I don't. I don't trust myself to make it look like a cloud. I just don't. I've tried drawing clouds before, and for some reason, that's one thing I have a hard time with. I'm going to get my little chomper dumper out. And you can't see where I'm at. Cutting, can you? All right, you should be able to see that. I'm going to say. This side here to go like this. Put this one here. Try to make it look as straight as possible. But I don't know. I don't know, y'all. And because it's a cloudy, everything's rounded, I'm going to round my corners off. I just broke my, excuse me. Probably just snaps back on, but I'm going to take it and put it in the 1/2 inch thing. Should I do a half? Yeah, I'm going to do the whole 1/2 inch because I want it rounded. And we could just leave it like that. That would look cute. All right. Yeah, I'm going to leave it that shape. I'm not going to. Then I'm going to find the gold. I know I have them. I just got to get to them. I have a oh no. That's good, Linda. Just hit it, why don't you? Okay, we're gonna leave the box out because it's been a while since I used these gold markers. It's the medium tip 1.0 gold. And I'm just gonna come in here and just put like little gold like that. Actually, I want to make the whole horn gold. And be like, yeah, I didn't like it. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. I'm giving them gold horns. There we go. We got some gold horns. Then the inside of the ears need to be pink. So I'm just going to get me a light pink color. Just a light pink, guys. Just a little bit of pink on the inside of the ear so it doesn't look unfinished. And I think I want to color this word rainbow. So the colors that I used with the card is what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to do the R and the blue. And orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Yellow. Pink. We're going to go medium on that one. It's just not bright enough. There we go. And then back to the blue. Oh, wait. We need a purple in there. We need a purple blend. And we'll just do it with a light purple because it's going to be dark, I think. Let's see. No, it's not. But it's purple. Purple. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And we'll do the blue again. Doing the mid. And there we go. And then the orange. Or do I want to finish it with pink? Nope, we're going to do the orange. I'm actually going to do the mid orange on this one. See how much brighter it comes out. Oh, look at that. That's dark orange. Even though it was light. There we go. Now our rainbow is not the correct form, but it's worked for us. It works for me. It's a Linda rainbow. It's a promise from God. Okay. Get them doggy bones I die cut out. Let's put it on the card. Let's get it all on the card. We're going to start. I set this here just for an idea. what I'm going to do, I'm not gluing it there yet because I think I want to foam tape it up, but just to hold it in place to get an idea, we're going to double put that tape on there. So, an idea. And I'm going to put glue, but I'm not going to put glue up top right here on the inside there because I want to be able to slide my rainbows in it. So I'm only going to do it like this. I want to slide my rainbows in. So I want it right here like this. This guy. I should have pop dotted these. Put the glue aside. Let's find our pop dots. I just have them sitting here. I was just using them. Okay. We'll use this. That's what we'll use. I got 3 of these strips out. I'm just going to put 3 of the strips right there. And I'm going to put these 3 right there. So I still got to put the unicorns on. I'm going to put this here. That. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other cloud. Just going to put these 3 right there. Oh, wait, that's 4. I don't want 4. I want 3. I grabbed 4. I didn't want 4. I wanted 3. I want the rainbow to go in the same length on all of them, if I can help it. Put that back on there. All right, and then we'll have our cloud just like that. Then we'll start placing our rainbow. Our prism of light color source. Just right in there like that. Not under it, Linda. Don't go. Yeah. Let's line these up so we know which ones go where. So yellow is next. And there's a lot of people going to be like, you don't have the right colors for the rainbow. Doesn't matter because it's my rainbow. And when you make your rainbow, you make your rainbow the colors you want it to be. It's my imaginary world over here. Mm. But if you want them in the right way, you got to do Roy G. Biv, which is red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, and violet. But in Linda's world, the rainbows are her colors she likes. And red is not one of my favorite colors. Orange isn't either, but it's much more doable than red to me. I don't care for red. So what is it they say? You do you, boo. You do you. There we go. Look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Linda. There we go. Make sure you don't have no glue on your fingers when you're touching all this, or you'll end up with a bunch of little glue balls all over the place. Then we need to put our unicorns on. And I think we'll go ahead and pop dot this up, and then we'll add our unicorns after that. So for this one, we're going to use 4 of these. We're going to cut it in half. And we're going to, right there, right there. And then at the same time, we're just going to peel these off. We're going to put our sentiment on. I'm going to take this little guy here. And we're going to put him right there. And we're going to take this guy and put some stuff on him. And we're going to put him up here. You know what? I didn't put enough underneath this guy's head. So I'm just going to come over here with this thing. With one of these little ones. I'll make it even littler. Make it even littler. And I'm just going to come in here like this. Pop it down like that and go, oh no, look. Shove it in there. There you go. And then I'm going to take these 3. And I'm going to put them right here. And we're going to make this one dancing on the rainbow. He's going to dance on the rainbow. Uh-oh. Gotta make sure his horn stays on the card. So he's dancing on the rainbow. And how does Linda feel about this? Ta-da! Linda feels very happy. Oh, what's going on with that girl? All right, we need some bling. Bling, 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 bling. We'll just put a bling there. And we'll put a bling there. We didn't add any green to this card. Look what I just did. Oh, no. Oh, no, Linda, what'd you do? You ripped your card. You guys see that? It's like, oh, no, let's fix it. Stay there. Don't try to pull them up after you put them down, guys. They don't work that way. They just don't work that way. I don't remember. I think these are from, I don't remember if they're from Honey Bee or who they're from, but I love them. All right, let's add a little blue, darker blue in here. And a green. Throw a green in because we're doing rainbows. So, and I made my arrow thing go the wrong way. Oh, we didn't put smiley faces on our thingamajigger. We're just getting kind of carried away over here with these. I'm just randomly shoving them on there. It's like Skittles all over. Chase the rainbow all over my card here. So there we go. Now, because I've got all this rounded, I'm going to round my edges on my card too. My card mat. I don't even know if this is the right size card mat, guys. So I'm going to make my base to whatever size. Hey, Shay, how you doing? You caught me right here at the end tail. I've been die cutting and playing with my Lawn Fawn goodies that I've had for a while. I'm just going to round this off because I want. And I can always trim it down if I don't like it, but put that in there better, Linda. I'm just, because I like the corners rounded. It's okay, though. I'm better today. I'm good. I'm dealing with headaches over the weekend, but I'm good today for now. We need glitter, guys. It needs something glittery. Try to think, where do I want the glitter to be? Because I got this Lawn Fawn glitter, and excuse the coloration, but it's old. I've had it for a few years now. Sparkle glaze. Maybe I should put it on the clouds. Make the clouds sparkle. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna make the clouds sparkle. I'll worry about the background or the card base itself when I'm done. I may just measure it, make my own measurements. You know, that we don't have to always stay within the box that the everything says. You know, I usually do A2 cards. Everything's 5 1/4. Doesn't have to be that. You can do your own, make your own card sizes. If you know how to make envelopes, and you just make an envelope to fit your card. That's all. Just another reason to create stuff. So, and if you do your own thing, then nobody else will have anything identical to yours. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to just fill this in with some sparkle glaze. because rough on my wrist trying to squeeze this stuff. Make my clouds all sparkly. I'm trying to use it up because I don't want to lose it. I've had it for a couple of years and I don't want it to get all dried out if it will. Oh, look, that big blob came out big time. Just take my finger and swirl it in there. And dab it on in here. There, now I got some nice sparkle on my card. Sparkle, sparkle. Little bit sparkle. So what you up to this week, Shay? Are you watching the Karen Reed? Did you say you weren't watching her stuff? I don't remember if you were or you're not. Are you watching her trial? And have you heard of the group Murder Mavens? Um, Lynn from LV Handcrafted. It's her true crime channel. You should check it out. So there we go, guys. Can you see this sparkle? Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. All right, guys. Been on here for quite a while now. I think I got on here at like 10 minutes to 1 or something, and it's going on 2:15. So I've been on here for like an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes, something like that. Yeah, you should check it out. She does she just started a channel not too long ago, but she's doing recaps and everything. I don't think she does lives, but she's not watching the trial live. She's just running recap and everything. Are you following Karen Reed? You are following. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've been catching up with like what is her name? The law nerd. What is her name? She has glasses. I was just watching her this morning a little bit, and my brain can't pick her up. You know who I'm talking about? There's this other one named Mel too, but this one is I can't remember her name for the life of me, and I love her channel. But anyway, all right. Maybe I'll see you in one of them chit chat groups. Yes, Emily. Emily, what is it? Baker? Is it Emily Baker? The law nerd? Is that her name? I'm waiting for if Baker is her last name. Yes, it is Baker. Okay. So Emily Baker, law nerd. If you guys follow true crime and you want to watch the trial with which I'm probably going to get on there when I get off here. If you want to watch a trial with somebody who knows the law, because she was a lawyer, and who can break things down and gives you a commentary alongside the trial. You know, a lot of times you try to watch a trial and it's boring, but it's fun when you watch with a commentary. So, all right. I'll say maybe I'll see you around there. All right, guys. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button so the algorithm will know that people like the video and they'll share it more. If you're not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Let's get our group up. And here's a little tip, guys. The more of you that actually watch my videos, the quicker my channel get monetized, and the quicker when this channel starts making money, then Linda will be able to pay for shipping for giveaways. So let's get some views going. Let's get this channel supporting itself. All right. And all you got to do is just watch my videos. You don't have to pay any money. It's free. All right, guys. Bye. So long. Sorry for that spiel, but you know. All right. Bye, guys. It's this day and age. Last song of the day. So long. Farewell. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.